Good morning. It's Saturday, May 23rd. It's the feast day of Nicholas Copernicus and Johannes Kepler. Copernicus and Kepler were both astronomers. Nicholas Copernicus in the 16th century, based on facts and science, put forth the theory that the sun, not our planet, was at the center of the solar system. Johannes Kepler was a 17th century mathematician and is known primarily for discovering and developing the laws of planetary motion. This day, when we celebrate and give thanks for two astronomers who based their work on facts, follows by one day the current president's demand that all churches reopen immediately. The issue of separation of church and state aside, we at Grace Church will continue to be guided by science, facts, our bishops and local authorities, and our commandment to love our neighbor. The current president's demand for reopening points to a more serious and critical aspect of our country, though, which I can only consider a reckless disregard of human life and a callous indifference to the consequences of what is emerging as a deeply flawed economic model of profit that shapes our country. As I drove to Stop and Shop this morning, I heard on the news that the Texas Supreme Court had lifted the ban on evictions in Texas, making it possible right now for landlords to evict people behind on their rent. With 38.6 million people unemployed, this is an inhumane decision and one that directly conflicts and is in opposition to the values taught by Christ in the 25th chapter of St. Matthew's Gospel, verses 31 to 46. As we rebuild our nation, I would like us to see us replace our business-centric, profit-based system with one less focused on quarterly results and more focused on the long-term sustainable health and growth of our nation. One that respects the dignity of every person, one that provides equal access to education, training, and jobs, where quality healthcare is not driven by profit, but by availability and need. My list goes on, but it's based on the principle that for our nation to do well, everyone needs to do well, and everyone needs the same access to education and to opportunities and to jobs. It's an ambitious project, but if we don't begin, it won't happen. But know this and remember it, that each of us is created in the image of God. Each of us is worthy of respect and compassion. Our country can do much better than this. Wherever you may be, God bless you and God keep you safe.